Howdy folks, welcome back to Black Mountain. It's now early morning in day 3, early autumn. Had a little bit of sprinkle, so waited most of yesterday, waiting for the hay to dry. Then in the evening time I got most of the hay picked up, and it was just so pitch dark. It was kind of cloudy night. I finally wrapped it up about 10:30, 11 o'clock. So I'm finishing up picking up the hay this morning. Just about got a trailer full. Speaking of trailer, got this this Russian job here. Makes it a little more efficient picking up hay. It'll hold 40,000. And it was pretty cheap. Just ignore all that Cyrillic on the side. It's red. Pretend like it's case or something. I don't know. It's a trailer. It works. It's actually the trailer that comes with the Hoover. Get the Hoover picked up. Did get the little Ford worked on. She's running a lot better now. Chugging right along. Not running so rough. So we're going to go put this in the barn. Got, I think, up over 80,000 liters of hay, so hopefully we're in good shape with the cows. Haven't seen any sprouting crops yet, but I don't really know how that works with the winter wheat. We'll just have to find out. The only tricky bit with this trailer is getting it backed into the barn. I'm not the best with the dolly setup here, so I usually go pretty slow. And then, even then, I mess it up. Hey, you know, back up 3 or 4 times. We'll get it. I really like the straight-tongued trailer. Still not quite close enough. All right, we'll do it over. Just give me half an hour or so. We'll get this figured out. The tongue pointed that way, but then by the time I get the tractor around... Oh, I think we got it this time. There we go. Dump that in there. So that's another 40,000. So that ought to put us up over 120,000. And we got maybe a third of a trailer load. We'll see how much more we got out there. But everything's gathered up except for the main field there. And we're pretty much just doing chores. We're checking with the animals here. I do need to get the cows taken care of. I jumped right in the tractor this morning. We've got a little bit of water though, so they're going to be okay. I think we need to get some more TMR mixed up. I'll have to check the wagon. So it's another bright, beautiful morning here. Early fall, nice and crisp, 52 degrees. No real cloud. Well, there's some clouds off over there in the south. Nothing much to speak of. So just enjoying the cool fall weather up here on the mountain. And wondering what kind of snow we're going to get. It hasn't been too awful rainy. So I don't know if that means we're going to have another mild winter or if it's been saving up. And we're going to get slammed. Only time will tell. Come on, little Ford. It's a little pokey sometimes, but we'll get the job done. It's just enough power to run the Hoover. And get these little bits. I might get to the end of winter and wish I'd picked this up, so. Once you get this mowed, it actually looks like it's just a texture, but if you get right down on here, there is grass there. It's just really short, so it looks pretty good. So we're just vacuuming up hay like nobody's business. Cows are looking at me like, hey, buddy, remember us? They're alright. They've got water and food. They're just getting low. They're kind of used to the routine, though, like cows are. I didn't chore first thing this morning, so they're probably wondering what's going on. But I wanted to get this hay in, just in case a mid-morning or afternoon shower popped up. This hay safely in the barn. Actually got a little bit over there. I almost forgot about that. Uh-oh. Doing my usual stellar job of driving here. Yeah. The thing I like about this tractor, I didn't even have to fix it. It's actually two-wheel drive. A lot of these two-wheel drive tractors are still set up to be four-wheel drive in the XML. Hats off to the modder. Oh, for crying out loud. I've really got myself in a pickle now, don't I? There we go. I'll just slide it off the tree. Tree will be fine. A little red paint. And I also checked the horsepower, and the horsepower was pretty much spot on, so... I don't remember the mod author's name. It's a 40er, I think, Ford pack. But, well done. The only really thing I don't like about this tractor is the wear map is a mirror. For a lot of it, so you got the exact same wear on each side. But, yeah, no mod is really perfect. Overall, great job. And that might have just been the way the model was UV mapped or something, who knows. Sometimes you gotta just work with what you got. Alright, there's a little bit down here. Grab that. Alright, let's go over and get this over here. And I think maybe... Oh, there's a little spot. I think maybe I mowed some over by the horses. We'll go check. A little bit of a delay here to the lower. And we might as well give the cows some straw while we're here. What's up, cows? Oh, this is hay. Derp. I keep getting fooled by the seasons texture. Looks a lot like straw. It's early. Forgive the brain fart. We'll give the horses some hay. Well, we're going to go over there and check anyway. A little forward up the hill. There you go. Trailer's only half full, so you can make it. I did notice that the weeds are kind of going to town on the field, so... I don't know if it'll do any good, because I've already sprayed once, and it's supposed to be preventative, but it doesn't work, so... I guess I'll spray again. It says right in the season's manual that it's preventative and spray and then the weeds don't come back, but they do. You can see the dead weeds from where I sprayed over there once already. Well, we've got the sprayer, so we'll get that on our to-do list. Alright, we'll get this piece and we'll come back in here for the rest. And we'll dump a little in the horse trough while we're here. So pretty up here when the sun's out. Got just a little bit of mist to the air from that rain yesterday. hay is on this side. Can I squeeze through here? Sure I can. We got the drone view here. We made her through. Won't take much. Get the horse to take care of. Oh, I got some grass back here too. Let's get this hay picked up. Almost forgot I was bringing the mower back over here, and I thought, well, why not just mow this grass here? The trees up there still haven't grown, but I think they have limited growth stages, so they'll probably just pop up a lot bigger here one of these days. That hill will look a little less bare. It's kind of pathetic now that I cut all those dead... Well, I mean, it had dead trees, but at least it had trees on it. Oh, I forgot. I can't. Back up with the dolly trailer. Yeah, we'll make do. All right, that was pretty bad. Let's acknowledge that I have no backing skills with a dolly trailer, and we'll just come back around. It's all part of the plan. See, I wanted to get this hay over here too. All part of the master plan. So speaking of master plans, what is the plan for this series? Well, I want to see if we can survive the winter, for sure. And if we can support that number of cows on this land. So we'll see how next year goes. But we'll be wrapping it up at some point. We're 43, 44 episodes in. I think this is episode 44. And we've done quite a bit up here. All good things must come to an end. So I don't know if 45, maybe we'll make it to 50. We'll see how it goes. And y'all let me know too, you know, how much more of this do you want to see? We're still getting pretty good support. Appreciate the comments. But we've had a really good run up here. I'm really curious to see if we can support that many cows. Got 33 cows. See if we can support that many cows on our little homestead up here. Alright, I always got to think backwards, because all my muscle memory is from backing up straight tongue trailers. Or fixed tongue trailers, whatever you want to call them. There's our herbicide sitting right there. Where'd we end up with? 148,000 liters of hay. We got 107 of straw. Excellent. I think that puts us in pretty good shape. Let me actually check. What does... It says we need 224 for the year. And we've got probably... We probably got just enough. Between... Because the hay and the straw and the silage all mixed together. So, here's hoping that we have enough. Now, where am I going to put this trailer? Because I can't... I'm not skilled enough to back it into the barn. I know that much. So, I'll probably leave it right here for now. Stick the Hoover right back in here. Do I need to... Nah, it's barely dusty. It likes being dirty. Makes it feel at home. I'm not sure where I'll put the trailer, but we'll figure that out. Let's see, is the John Deere still down? I think the John Deere's still down at the silage pit. Well, we would need to clean up the cows though. I was just thinking I probably ought to grab the front loaders. I know these loader arms look pretty rough, but the hydraulic hoses are good, so that's the main thing. Oop. Yeah, man. Pretty narrow little things. Beautiful. Let's head over to cow territory. We'll get the water going. Check in on the TMR situation. I've got the skinny tires on this. I don't think it looks too bad on the little tractor, having the skinny tires. I'll probably just leave those. It doesn't, I didn't buy any other tires with it, any other wheels, so we'll just leave the skinny wheels on there. Probably won't be the best thing in the snow. Oh, I must have the TMR mixer over at this silo. Silage. Let's grab this. Thought about just turning that off, but yeah, it's not too bad with this number of cows. Let's head down the hill. I think the trailer is down there. What did I do with the mixer? Yeah, it's down there. I think I was getting ready to mix that up, and then I decided I need to pick up hay. Oh, the other thing I tweaked on this, actually the only thing I tweaked on this tractor was the brakes. The brakes were way too strong, so I toned those down. May have toned them down too much. We'll see. See, I need to back in there, don't I? Let's just back around. And we'll throw some silage in there with the John Deere. It's got a lot bigger bucket on it. Uh-oh. Might have nudged that a little bit. It's alright, rubbing is racing, right? No! Oh, fail. The problem with recording all your gameplays, stuff like that happens. And it's there for everybody to see. Rip. Alright, a little bit, ignore the man behind the curtain. There's nothing going on here at all. It's all in your imagination. It's all perfectly normal. Ta-da! Alright. All good. I won't even edit that out. We'll just leave that in. A little bit of how the sausage is made there. Alright, John Deere, let's get some silage in there. Do have the weight on the back, so it's a little more stable. I think last time I was doing this, I didn't have the weight. That was not a good thing. So I think we need, is it 2 or 3 scoops? Been a while since I mixed this. I'll put 2 in and we'll check the level. Tell you what. I already hear the Snickers over my driving in this episode. Snickers. Sounds really good right now. So let's see, this will be Friday's episode. I'm actually recording this on a Tuesday because I've just got so much going on. Yeah, let's go with that, and we'll do some hay, and then we'll throw a little straw in there as well. So I'm actually recording this while I'm waiting on some stuff for work. It's been absolutely nuts. That's why you haven't seen me streaming very much on Twitch lately. Got too much going on. I'm ready for life to slow down a bit. This weekend I got daughter's birthday. She's turning 9. Well, all kinds of stuff going on this weekend. Sounds like the lawn people are here. That or somebody's racing motorcycles around my house. I don't know if that'll come through in the recording or not, but... I don't know if I can get out of here. How did I get this in here? I swear I just pulled up in here, but... Let's get the bucket up out of the way. Cutter sharp. Alright, I'm not doing this again. This is a little too fiddly. Come on, Ford. Yeah, man. I know you haven't got much traction with those little skinny tires. Oh! Alright, over to the barn. So I think we'll squirt a little straw in there, and then we'll fill her up with hay, and then should be about right. Alright, let's slow down to a little more reasonable speed here. And I'm going to do a little testing. I've been working on a mod called Better Mixer Wagon. Makes it so it doesn't mix with no power or stuff like that. So I'm going to make sure that's actually working. We'll just back her right in here and fork some hay in. Some straw. That'll do it. I'm actually shut the tractor off. There's a reason for that. Oh. Apparently I'm not under the trigger. Let's get right in the middle. There we go. Alright, I want to hit this really quick. Probably take her up to like 60%. You'll notice it's not running the mixer automatically. That's a good thing. Let's try it now with the tractor on. Put a straw. Start mixing that up. There we go. And then let's fill the rest with hay. There we go. I haven't made it yet to where you actually have to mix it to turn it into TMR. I'm not sure if I'll go that far, but... The idea is it doesn't magically spin the mixer. You can't run the mixer unless you have a PTO attached and the motor is running. I just got tired of magic things happening with mixer wagons. So. Shame on you, Giants. It was pretty straightforward to fix. The fun part was just finding the edge gauges and stuff. So, with some more testing, I'll be releasing that mod. It also makes it so when you put if you put bales into the mixing wagon, you have to grind up the bales. It doesn't just magically turn into loose stuff in there. You have to actually turn the mixer on and grind up the bale. So I'm using loose stuff from a barn, so it's not using that. All right. So example here, if I turn the engine off, not enough power. We don't have any engine running. It's the little things that make me happy. All right, there is half a wagon load of TMR. Beautiful. So far, the little Pronar I think it's going to be enough. We'll see how it goes. If I'm having to mix it too often, might look into getting a little bigger mixer wagon. Or maybe even one of the self-propelled ones if I can find a good used one. Or even a truck-mounted mixer, like we see a lot of those around here in Missouri. You better now, cows? I didn't turn your water on when I was over here, did I? I talked about it. Get that water filled up. Alright, we'll get our cardio in. We need to run over and grab the truck. Say hi to the conservation folks there, so we run by. In my story, that's the conservation folks. I know a hoot told me what that building actually was, and I've forgotten. This is a real place, for those that don't know. Might just be tuning in the middle of the series. Hoot is the map author, and it's based on real area where he lives, Black Mountain, Montana. The only difference really is it's not as steep because of farm sim limitations. You can only make a map so high. So I think he said it's about a third as high as it should be. So those steep mountain roads we drive up are even steeper IRL. Alright, let's hop in the Chevy. Thanks to, I think it was Farmer Klein in the comments, noted that if you take the plow attachment off, you don't get the salt spreader in the way. So, until we get a plow going this winter, I took the salt spreader off. And I got some cool lights. Check that out. Woo! Put a light bar on there, so if I'm plowing snow and need to be more visible. Let's see, we have hay in the back, don't we? Where's that straw? I can't tell the difference now. That's one way to tell. Yeah, we got hay in the truck. That's what I thought. You guys not need any hay? Y'all good on hay? Oh, there we are. Finally got close enough. It shouldn't need much. We just tipped in there with the trailer. But, you know, while we're going by, we might as well top them off. Little straw for your troubles. There we go. Oh, and I didn't turn the water on. I'll do that before I forget. How's it going, Midnight? Cheeto? You got lots of grass in there. Say hi to the folks. Let's go on, Cheeto. You don't need cleaned. I don't think either of these need cleaned. How's it going, Midnight? Whoop! Sorry. Let me just stand on your back. I need to ride those more. I don't think you need to clean them unless you ride them. Alright, let's head over and top the cows off with straw. Make sure they got all their water they need. And we'll be good. While it's nice and sunny, I'll probably hop in the tractor and get those weeds sprayed. We'll do that off camera. And we'll just see how the rest of the fall goes. I don't know if there'll be anything too exciting to show. But we'll check in definitely when the first snow flies, if not before. Kind of curious to see when that wheat springs up exactly. Love the way this truck sounds. I'm so glad they made that little bitty truck in-game with these awesome engine sounds. So I could use them for our Chevy. Alright, before we take off, let's check in with the animals. Awesome. They are all good. I don't know why that hasn't updated yet. Probably just hasn't rolled over. Cows base food. Should I dump some... While I've got the hay here, let's dump some hay into the cows. That way they've got that as a fallback. Just in case I'm a little low on TMR later. So let's do this. Let's dump the trailer here. Oh, I added a hydraulic line to the truck. Figure since it's got a dump bed, It ought to have hydraulic line, so that's new. I'm always tweaking things. I just like to improve things as I can, as I have time. How much hay is that going to take? Not too much. And if we, let me speed up time here just a bit so it realizes it's got new food. Now if we bring that up, everybody's happy. Why is their base food still low? I gave them hay, right? You guys watch me dump hay in there. Oh, it's because they don't have oats. Right. That's why. I love how it lifts the vehicle off the ground to hook the trailer up. Good job, Giants. Yeah, so I need to get some. I need to get some oats over there for the horses. That's why their base food is low. I was thinking hay. We should have oats, right? Because I did that oat harvest. We should have lots of oats. Almost took out that tree. So we'll park the truck. I don't know if the game will let me, but I'm going to throw some oats in the front loader shovel. Bring over here for the horses. I'll do that off camera. So that'll be it for this episode. Thanks for hanging out, as always, and I will see you again probably late fall or early winter. Take care.